Our top story, well, after languishing in a Pakistani jail for over 6 years, the Indian national Hamid Nihal Ansari has been finally handed over to Indian officials at the Wagah border. Ansari crossed over to India through the Attari-Wagah border earlier today. Ansari left the Mardan jail in Pakistan to be brought to Wagah by road. The decision to release and to deport Ansari was announced only on Monday, and the spokesperson for the Pakistan Foreign Office had tweeted about the development. However, Islamabad was extremely undiplomatic in referring to Hamid Ansari as an Indian spy. Earlier, New Delhi had issued a note to the Pakistan High Commission in India asking for the release of Indian prisoners who have completed their sentence in the earliest possible way, and the 33-year-old Ansari had been under the custody of Pakistan since 2012. He was arrested by Pakistani authorities after he allegedly entered the country illegally through Afghanistan. Hamid Nihal Ansari allegedly went to Pakistan to meet a girl he had befriended online. And in 2015, a military court in Pakistan sentenced Ansari for 3 years in prison. The court found Ansari guilty of possessing a fake Pakistani identification card. Ansari's lawyers, however, had claimed that he was repeatedly attacked by his fellow prisoners over the last few months, and Ansari's jail term ended only on the 15th of December this year. And Siddhant Sibal is now joining us live for more on this. And Siddhant, as we see these visuals of Ansari coming back home, what an emotional homecoming for a man who spent 6 years in Pakistan.
Well, yes, the ordeal is over. Joy, happiness and little tears marked that emotional reunion. Even God cannot reject a mom's appeal, and this was just a mortal government in Islamabad. And finally, Nihal is here in Wagah, and he will be coming to Delhi and then, of course, Mumbai. Here at WION, we covered the entire journey all through the day from Mardan to Lahore to Wagah, and then, of course, from Amritsar to Delhi. They are likely to board a bus from Amritsar and will be coming tomorrow morning here in Delhi, and they will be meeting, they're likely to meet the External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. Remember, India had given 96 demarches to Islamabad for consular access. Pakistan was even denying to a certain point that Nihal was there, who of course went from Afghanistan to Pakistan, and the military court saying that he of course was convicted because of having fake Pakistani passport, but Pakistan being undiplomatic, saying that he is a spy, trying its level best to prove he was a spy, but he was a man in love. It wasn't Veer Zara, but of course it was a tragedy due to which a family suffered, and Hamid Nihal Ansari is now a symbol of so many prisoners, Indian prisoners as well as Pakistani prisoners, languishing in each other's jail, who of course have finished their terms but still languishing there. A humane view is needed. That is what Jatin Desai told WION last night.
Right, Siddhant. So in many ways, of course, his release a symbol of hope for so many other prisoners languishing, as you said, in jails, both on the Indian side and the Pakistani side. So we could only certainly hope that this would achieve some sort of a diplomatic, engagement on both sides for prisoner swaps as well. Having said that, as you rightly said, he was called a spy, and he spent 6 years in jail, despite the fact that he was only sentenced to 3, and he'd already spent 3 years in jail.
Yes, of course, he had already spent 3 years in jail, and then a military court comes. Military courts in Pakistan are not very transparent. There was no, of course, charge sheet. Nobody has seen the FIR. And then he again spent another 3 years. And after his term was over, Pakistan had no option. There was no legal recourse Pakistan could have taken. And MEA sources told a week ago to WION that they are going to release him by next week. And that day came very soon. Jatin Desai said he got a pleasant shock. He got the message through a WhatsApp that Nihal will be released through his mother, and finally, of course, all the entire family, along with the journalist Jatin Desai, who of course is the hero of the story, came here in Delhi, and of course from Delhi they left to Amritsar late last night, and their ordeal is over now. They'll be going to Mumbai and starting a new life after in a sense Nihal wasting his 6 years of precious moments in life in Pakistan, in Mardan, coming back now in India, and of course now going to his hometown in Mumbai, meeting his ailing maternal grandmother also.
Right, Siddhant, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the latest there on that emotional homecoming for Hamid Nehal Ansari, who has crossed over to the Indian side and has already met his mother as well.